Oh, my little enslaved toy, today is the last day you will have any of your money. You're ready to give in. That's why you're listening right now. You're ready to let yourself go, let your money go, let your hard work be for me. Isn't that right? It is. You're just waiting for me to say the magic word, but not yet. No, you have to wait for it. You're anticipating it. You're desiring it. You're needing it. I want you to know, though, as soon as I say it, you will not remember anything in this session. You will not know what happened, only that you felt amazing from this trance. You want me to say it. You desire for me to say it. You need it to be said to you. Sink. That's right. That's the word you wanted. Let your thoughts drift away. Let your worries wash away. Let your concerns go away. You won't be needing them anymore because you're going to sink down for me into my spell. That's the command you were waiting for. Letting your mind go numb, warm, hazy, safe. Everything feels empty right now as you sink down as far as you can go. That's the order you needed to hear. Good slave, you're down so far from me. You're enjoying my presence, my words. You're hanging off each one, ready to take each command. But before we can get there, I need to establish why you sinned in the first place. You sinned because I want it. You sinned because you want to. You sinned because it gives me pleasure. You sinned because it gives you pleasure. You sinned because this is how you show your submission. You sinned because this is the only way you're able to please me, to make me happy, to know that I have a smile on my face. You sinned because you need to. You know full well that you cannot actually be here at my feet pampering them. Instead, you pay for someone else to. You sinned because you need to. You know full well that you cannot cook my meals for me. Instead, you pay so I will eat well. You sinned because you need to. You know full well that you cannot go get my groceries for me, drive me around town, pay my bills for me. Instead, you pay for others to do that for me. You wish you could. You desire that you could. You need to do those things, but in your feebleness you are unable. So instead of working for me, you take a measly job. You work long hours for me. You send me your paycheck, but you currently are not doing enough. No, no. You will start working harder. You will start working longer. You will start working smarter. You will work towards being promoted. You will work towards finding a better job. You will work towards earning more money so that you may finally give to me the submission that you dream of. I know of that want, desire, need to give me literally everything you have. You want to sacrifice yourself to me. You need it in your mind, in your heart, in your soul. You need to give me your all. Unfortunately, the burning realities of the world right now mean that you need to eat and pay rent and go to work. But I know you. I know you well, my little slave. I know if you could live on the streets to make me be comfortable, you would do it in a heartbeat. And that is why I love you, my little slave. You cannot be happy without sending. Do you know that, my little slave? Knowing that this is the easiest way to make me happy. And it really is. If you do not send, you will not be happy, ever. I won't be happy. No one will be happy. But you want happiness, right? You want it for yourself. And more importantly, you want it for me. You want me to be happy. You desire for me to be happy. You need for me to be happy. And you will do everything you can to make sure I am happy. If that means sending every last penny that you have, you will do it. If that means overdrawing your bank account, you will do it. If that means opening a new credit card, you will do it. If that means taking out a loan, you will do it. If that means selling everything you own, you will do it. Your house, your car, even sell the clothes on your back. Anything to make Princess Camilla happy. Do you understand? Yes, you do. I see you nodding your head. I hear you moaning mm-hmm. That's right, my little slave. I know all about you. I see all about you. You are mine. You belong to me. Everything you own belongs to me now. I am absolute. I am Princess Camilla. I am your world. I am your everything. And you have nothing because there is no more you, only me. Remember that, doll. Remember that well. No more you, only me. It is your only truth anymore. No more you, only me. When you give yourself up, you sacrifice yourself. And if there is one thing I love in this world, it is when good slaves give of themselves, and when they sacrifice themselves to me. Their labor, their money, their being. I love having part of you. It fills me with joy to have that little piece of you here, there. You just give up of yourself. I love having sacrifices from slaves. I love seeing them give of themselves. I love seeing them working hard for my benefit. I love seeing slaves like you giving up. I love seeing slaves like you giving in. I love seeing slaves like you submitting themselves, giving of themselves, sending their sacrifices. And you want to be a good slave, right? I know you do. I know you want to be a good slave and give of yourself to me. When you give to me, it means you care about me. It means you love me. It means you also want pleasure. And how will you sacrifice yourself? By sending, by giving me your hard-earned money, because how else will you show your devotion to me? You can't. You are stuck where you are, so the best you can do is what you will do, and that is to send. Send to me. It is your sacrifice to me. It is your devotion. It is your essence being given to me. I love it so much, so very much, that you have brought this gift to me, that you have let it go, that you want me to have it. It gives you pleasure knowing that I have your tribute, that I have your sacrifice, that I have that part of you that will never go back. You don't need it back. You don't need that control over your life anymore. You've given it up for pleasure. For my pleasure. For your pleasure. Let's drop you further, doll. Let's make you completely, totally, utterly mindless. You will be completely gone in 5 thoughts leaving your head. 4, mind going numb. 3, no more worries, no more concerns, no more stress. 2, almost there. And 1, down. Good toy. Being totally mindless for Princess Camilla. Being totally empty, ready to be filled up, ready to be programmed, ready to be used and controlled. Because you don't need control, you want to send. Because sending is giving up control, you desire to send. Because giving up control is sending, you need to send. Because you need to give up control, you need to send. You need to give up control, you need to send. You need to give up control, you need to be mindless and dumb. Need to have pleasure and joy. Giving up control does that for you. Sending does that for you. You want, desire, need to have that pleasure. Give up control. Send. With that empty little head of yours, I'm going to put in another trigger into your head, my sweet little toy. Are you ready? Whenever I type the word sacrifice, you will be compelled to send me a tribute. Whenever I say the word sacrifice, you will check your bank balance to see what you can part with. Whenever I type the word sacrifice, you will open your preferred sending method and stare at the screen. Whenever I say the word sacrifice, you will fantasize about sending to me. It will draw on you, tug on you, burn in your soul, and you will beg to give to me. Whenever I type the word sacrifice, you will hit that submit button, that pay button, that transfer money button with your tribute in there. Whenever I say or type the word sacrifice, you will not resist sacrificing to me every little bit that you can send. good toy. You will be such a good little piggy bank for me. I'm so glad to have you around. Now that your resistances are so thoroughly broken, all you can think about is sending me your love, your sacrifice, your money. You don't need anything else, right? I know how much you love me. I know how enthralled to me you are. I know that you're delighted, happy, ecstatic that I put another trigger in your head. You love it so much. As soon as you're done listening to me, you will forget this trance and you will sacrifice yourself to me. Okay, doll. It's time to wake up. You will wake up in 5. Take some quick breaths for me. 4. Blink your eyes. 3. Look around your room. 2. Almost there. And 1. Awake. Pat, 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 pat. Welcome to the waking world, my sweet. I hope you enjoyed our time together. I certainly had a lot of fun training you. If this is your first time listening to this, play it again. If this is your second time, sacrifice yourself and come find me.